most people have heard what you do inside of the gym is going to be a byproduct of, it's going to be maximized because of, or it's going to be based on what you do outside of the gym, right? And sometimes that will be what you do in the kitchen. There's certain phrases that kind of just get passed around, right? And they're correct. And most people have heard all that, so it just kind of becomes like one of these things like, oh yeah, what you do inside of the gym, it's your performance is going to be due to what you do outside of it, and most of the time it's just kind of geared towards the kitchen, which is not just the kitchen. It's your life, it's your mindset, it's your stresses, it's a lot of things, right? Because all these things matter. Now, that's all fine, but a lot of people don't know what that to do outside of the gym. They don't know what the proper thing is. Now, if that's their focus on performing whatever they want to perform in a gym or whatever it is, exercise-wise or fitness-wise, training-wise, whatever it is, that's a whole separate thing, and that's not what I focus on. What I focus on is age reversal. Like hardcore. This is hardcore what I focus on, because this is my obsession for myself. So a lot of these things that get thrown around that are topics that most people are used to seeing, because that's what's pushed out to people, is it's unimportant to me. What's the most important to me is taking my age and making it go the opposite direction. Every day it goes by, I want to get younger. And in order to do that, there's a lot more to it. A lot more to it than just all the different buzz phrases and all the different things that are being taught, I guess you can say. Taught, that's not even the correct word really, but just kind of used as to market. They're being marketed. Marketed's the best word. Taught isn't the right word, because nothing's really being taught. It's being marketed to people who may or may not be looking for that. A lot of people, they're not looking for that, and it gets that pushed in front of them, right? That's what marketing is. So I'm only about anti-aging. I'm about testosterone maximization. It's all the same thing, but anti-aging, age reversing, testosterone for men, testosterone maximization. Everything's natural, right? It's the same thing. It's all the same. Females necessarily don't necessarily care about that, but it's all the same. It's all the same. All leads to the same place. Fountain of youth. That's my obsession. So everything else, is that part of it? Oh no. Okay, so then I don't. That's not important to me. Even though some of those things may be important to me, because there's things that are like the gym. For me, I'm a gym rat. I've been gym rat my whole life, and I use it for so many reasons, man. I use different types of things. I use all kinds of different things for many reasons. I squat every day. I haven't missed a day of squats for almost 3 years now. Over 2.5 years. More than 2.5 years. I haven't not missed a day squatting. There's certain things that I do that's just fun for me, but that's also part of maximizing testosterone, and that's all stuff that I've guinea pigged on myself. I'm the lab rat. I'm the one testing these things out on myself to see this is the way it really should be, right? Because none of this stuff is out there. All the things that I do, some stuff might, eat fruits and vegetables. Maybe. Certain people say don't even eat fruits, right? Even though my specific anti-aging diet is is mostly a fruit diet. It's a 50% minimum calories from fruit, and that's just the begin. That's just the way. That's just the, you know, the gist of it. Like, a lot of fruit needs to be eaten for vitality. A lot of fruit. My personal belief, I personally eat 60 to 80% of my calories from fruit. My calories, the total calories in my day, 60% minimum come from fruit, up to 80%. I personally believe that many people would benefit eating 50%. You know, these are all my personal beliefs based on my own doing and my own, you know, my own self doing this stuff on myself, right? And there's a lot of people that push no fruit or very, very little fruit, like equal to like less than one piece of fruit a day. That's insane in my world, because fruit, not only for energy, for, you know, for calorie wise, but micronutrient efficiency. These are the most important things why we need to be eating, for micronutrient efficiency and hormone balance, which the two go hand in hand. Without one, the other one doesn't happen. So those are the reasons to be eating. That's micronutrient efficiency is where, well, both, they go hand in hand. But what I'm saying is youthful glow, youthful skin, youthful, all the things that women are into, which men should be into that too. You know, we are, but women are really into this stuff, and women get told all kinds of stuff that's wrong, because anti-aging, if you're micronutrient efficient across the board from the best sources, and you understand where everything is coming from, you understand what the best sources of everything are, and where you're getting everything from, and what it all equals to. Once you understand all that, and you provide it every single day for your body, that's how you can start turning that ship. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a week. It doesn't happen in a month. It doesn't happen in a year. It might not happen in 2, 3, 4 years for some people. It depends on how far they're going the other way. Everyone's got their own. Plus, everyone has their own. You know, everyone's got their own genetics. You know, but that makes sense. And nobody's saying it because it's not something that's really, you know, fun or something. I don't know. It's not a fad. You know, people go one way. They go this keto way, or they go this vegan way, right? And you know, that's what people generally leech onto at this moment. You know, there's some other stuff in between, but you know, they're leeching onto those things. Both leave you micronutrient deficient. Both do. And I would say the keto way leaves you a lot more micronutrient deficient, and a lot more just deficient in a lot of things, and that's a fad. That's whatever, man. I'm just whatever that is, man. People can do whatever they want, but once again, I'm doing and I'm showing. I'm doing and I'm showing. My blood work shows that I am 20 something years younger inside of my body, and also on the outside. You know, I'm not taking any chemicals. You know, I'm not on TRT or HRT, or I'm not on any of that stuff. So my testosterone's around 1,000. My whole everything, my body, you know, from the way that I train to be agile, mobile, virile. Those are things that are part of my daily, you know, affirmations that I speak out loud, even, you know, to myself. And you know, motivational things that I do for myself. Agile, mobile. I started that years ago, man. Years ago. Nobody to you know, to praise me about it. Nobody to like motivate me about it. This is about me. And I share this stuff with other people, but this stuff is about me. And this is my mission, to reverse my own age and add decades to my life. And that's what I'm gonna do. You know? That's That's the ultimate plan. So if you're watching this, I'm telling you right now, I am the real deal. I am the only real deal that there is on the internet. I'm the only real deal on the internet. I'm telling you right now. And I would love to see more people, although people at a higher level took all those in this. People have taken some stuff that I've said at a higher level. And you know what? It's all for their business and them to it's all because of, oh, that sounds good. This sounds good. They seen some of the stuff that I say, the way that I put it, and like, oh, that sounds good. We're going to use that. And it's all about money for them, right? And this person's a doctor. So they don't live it though. I live it. I'm turning 43 years old. I'm under 20 years old inside of my body. And, you know, while athletics and stuff has to do with, you know, genetics too, still, on the outside, you know, I don't walk around. I walk around like a 20-year-old. You know what I mean? I feel good. I feel great. So, there's a lot to do. A lot of reasons why that is. It's an obsession. And I got to get this through to people. You do nothing. You do nothing if you just kind of like dabble in, I want to be healthy. You're doing nothing. Being that I do not have an agenda, and I don't care I'm not trying to get money from you. I'm telling you like it is. As someone who's going the opposite direction of age, as best as I can, you know, I'm not delusional, right? Although I tell myself delusional things, I still know that our goal, you know, Mother Nature's goal, or whatever you want to call it, the universe's goal for us is to die at some point, right? Well, I'm gonna go kicking and screaming. You know, that's my plan. But as of right now, I'm doing everything in my power to turn the sands, you know, flip that hourglass, man. Flip that hourglass. And you know, I say exactly what it takes. And I fail all the time. But my failures, you know, to some people wouldn't be considered failures, but that's just because I'm obsessed with it. And if you're not obsessed with it, you're not doing anything. You're doing nothing. You're really doing nothing. You're not doing anything. And it's not just a diet, but people don't even know what the diet, you know, where to start. You know, people don't know where to start because you get all this stuff. You got keto, and you got, I mean, especially the keto and the high fat, no carb stuff is just ridiculous, man. It's asinine to eat the way some of these diets are that are high fat. I'm not saying people don't. I'll just leave it there because I don't have time to sit here and, you know, say why we don't need to be eating a high fat diet. But people could do whatever they want. Still, if people were to do that, they should still focus on they should really be focusing on micronutrient efficiency, because at the very least they should be eating a lot more vegetables then. They should be eating a lot more vegetables. But still, every other thing balance-wise is they're off. They're off. So, and you know, I'll just leave it. There's all kinds of stuff I could say right now that I don't have time to say. But still, it's bottom line of this video. Always focus on finding what perfection is, and then work your way from there. Don't start from the bottom and where you can't see perfection. Find what perfection is. Diet, lifestyle, and the mindset. Those are the three. Those are also the three that was taken, you know, kind of taken the way that I say it by our good doctor friend, right? Diet, lifestyle, and mindset. Those are the three key elements. The fourth one is the training, and that is the byproduct, which he didn't steal that part. The byproduct of the three. You see how I say that? it's a very simple way to, right? I don't mind people taking that, but you know, there's some stuff that rubs me the wrong way, especially whenever they, you know, they decide to block me from any contact with them or their audience or anything, right? To say, hey, I say that. I started saying that. Then you started saying that after you go and you see me say that, right? So, whatever. Anyways, that's the way it is, though. But it's see, this is something that they will never have, that I do, is that they don't have the obsession. They have the obsession of making money off of people. I have the obsession of reversing my age. I have that's my plan. So I make money in other ways. You know, I make money in other ways. My plan is to reverse my age. So I don't make money having to dupe people and having to you know, lure people in who, you know, with very, 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 very weak and just I'll just leave it there, man. I'll just leave it there. But always know this: it's never going to change. You want to anti-age? Perfect the diet, perfect the lifestyle, perfect the mindset. Some people can wrap their head around perfecting a diet, even though they do not know what a perfect diet is. They don't know. If you want to know, read my book. It's very simple. It's layman terms. It's an introduction. It's not anything complicated, and it just scratches the surface of where to start. That's it. It's very short. It's very simple. It's very easy to understand. It's called the vegan diet. That's my diet, the vegan diet. It's not. It's mostly. It's an unprocessed food diet, because that's where perfect diet starts. Unprocessed foods. Then you can get complicated with it, with other things, but basically unprocessed foods is where your perfect diet's going to begin. So people can wrap their head around that because it's food, but lifestyle, mindset, that people, they lose it on those. You know, even if they can't do a perfect diet, they still can wrap their head around the fact that there is one. But changing lifestyle all across the board, man, people need to overhaul their life. And the mindset, man, people don't have the right mindset, and they don't understand where to begin with that either. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of discipline, and it's just continually loving yourself. It's about self-love. It's the ultimate self-love. You're trying to add years to your life. It's every day. It's a 24-hour day, right? You got to start over. And you don't grind it. You love it every day, because it's a new day to be alive, man. It's about self-love is what it's all about when it boils down to it. And it's only for you. There's not going to be anybody to be, you know, worshiping you for it. You're not going to get any accolades for it. It's about you and you and you and you only. You know, that's very hard for people to do whenever this world pulls them all these different ways, right? This world pulls everyone 8 million different ways. So I have to go. You have yourself a wonderful evening, whatever it may be for you. It's 2 a.m. This is like the middle of my day. But for you, you're probably asleep. So have some sweet dreams, huh? Have a great night.